Have you ever wondered how apps like this are making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year? What if I told you that I've just built an exact clone of this mega successful trading site, and I did it using only one AI tool? Just look at this screenshot. This is the type of revenue this app is making every single month. Now, you might think you need years of programming experience, a huge team, or an endless budget to create an app like this, but that's just not true anymore. I'm about to walk you through the exact step-by-step process that I used to clone this application, integrate it with Stripe payments, and set up all the premium features without writing a single line of code. If you're new here, I'm Sean, and I've been using AI tools for the last couple of years. I work with some of the world's leading brands, and what I found is that one or two of these AI tools outperform the rest by far. They can build entire apps for you, no coding required. And stick to the end, because I'll show you the one thing that decides whether your app makes any money, and it's not the code. Okay, so I found this idea on TrustMRR's website. You can see a bunch of different apps for sale here. Find ones in niches you actually understand. These apps all have verified revenue. They connect up their payment processor accounts, so it's genuine figures you are seeing. Now, the app we're going to be copying today is called BullGPT. BullGPT is a trading app that allows you to upload a screenshot, and then it gives you a trade analysis recommendation. It's currently making 30K revenue per month. That alone validates the idea. People are already paying for it, and I think we can improve on it with a better design. Ultimately though, you're going to want to build a good trading algorithm. So the tool we're going to build all of this with today is Claude. Claude's a great all-round AI model, but it's by far the best AI design tool, and it's one of the reasons I still use Claude for everything. So I'm going to give Claude Design its first prompt. You can find Claude Design in the web portal here. Hey, I want to build a trading analysis app based on bullgpt.io. Make sure it's vibrant, punchy, and looks great for social media. A couple of minutes later, and Claude has quickly put together a clean and elegant design system. We can use this to build our app. It looks polished even at this early stage. And if we scroll down, we can see a full design system for us. I particularly like these social media sharing cards. That's going to help us go viral later on. And if we scroll down a bit further, we can see a mock-up of an app here. All right, let's take that design and start building some pages. We still want to be working with Claude Design, as it's easy to change things here before we hand it off to Claude Code to build our app. Let's select the design system we just made, give it a name, and then give it our next prompt. Create a chart analysis page menu and the analysis upload page. That's it. It's that simple. This is great. It shows us what trade to take and its confidence level in the trade. It's a clean and simple design, which is what you want for financial-based applications. If you see up here, it's given us 3 different layouts to choose from. And if we click on New Analysis, we can see how the functionality would look when we upload a chart to analyze. Okay, so this looks great. I like the dashboard. I like the cockpit style view. Everything works well. Now let's ask it to build us a landing page. Let's give Claude Design its next prompt. Can you build a new separate landing page highlighting winning trades and explain the functionality of uploading a chart and getting trade recommendations? Okay, so Claude has come back with our landing page. The headline is turn any chart into a winning trade. This is great. It's focused on a single outcome and it's easy to understand. We have these start-free call to actions and a see the wins video where you could add customer reviews of winning trades. If we scroll down, there's a clear breakdown on how to use the system, a 3-step process anyone could follow, and then a bunch of trades that made profit. I think what I'd change this to is potentially a calendar of trades, showing profit and loss along with some stats on how many won. Let's change that calls that hit their target section. For now, obviously we'd be using dummy data, but once you have the real stats, you should use those. Let's give Claude Design another prompt to fix that. Please change the calls that hit their target section to include some overall stats. Add a calendar of trades showing wins and losses. A couple of minutes later, and it's updated that section for us. This should boost trust. We're not just claiming every trade makes profit. Now, everything I've shown you up to here is honestly the easy part. Building has never been easier. Getting customers is where most people fail. And that's the stuff I write about in my newsletter every week. I'll leave a link in the description. All right, let's hand this off to Claude Code to build our app. I'm going to give Claude Code its first prompt. Now, you're going to need to use an IDE to build this. Don't worry, I've got you covered. The full guide on how to set this up and build these apps is in our AI community. I'll leave a link in the description too. Now, we can just copy and paste the prompt from Claude Design into Claude Claude Code in here. You always want to start in plan mode. The best builders out there, even the guy that created Claude Code, all start with planning their apps first. Alright, so the plan looks great to me. Let's get Claude to build version 1. We can always change it if we need to later on. Click go and let's see what it comes back with. Okay, great. It's built the landing page, login, and uploads page. But when I try to upload a file, nothing happens. And a trading app isn't complete without a winning trading algorithm. So let's focus on giving Claude as much information as possible on how to build the core functionality now so that we can track and improve the algorithm over time. Let's give Claude its next prompt. Let's add the functionality to be able to upload the chart and get analysis back. Track the trading algorithm over time to see which one is actually the most accurate and improve on it. Add an admin role in an analytics page so we can track results, make everything functional now. Now it's come back with the updates. If I log in as an admin, I get this admin only view. You see an analytics page which gives us quick info on how successful the algorithms are. We've got trades taken, win rate, reward rates, and if we click on recommended trades, we can see information on the actual recommendations. If I click on win here, we get a nice little toaster message. If we go over to strategies, we can see the strategy details. Now, to monetize this app, we're going to integrate Stripe for payment processing, allowing users to subscribe to premium features. Let's give Claude this prompt. Add payments to the site. The user will be able to sign up and do a trial for 7 days before being charged $29.99 a month. Claude sets everything up, and now users can easily register and add their card details. This will filter out users that aren't actually ready to pay for the service. From concept to fully built app without writing a single line of code. But a finished app with 0 customers makes $0. Here's the most important part of this whole process. How to get customers for this type of application. I've studied 140 startups and how they got their first sales. And one of the fastest paths I found is short form content. But there's one condition. You need real results with your app first. Get the app producing wins, then the content basically writes itself. And I wouldn't reinvent anything here. I'd model my content directly on traders who are already winning. Cameron Foose, Alex FG, Tory Trades. Let's actually take a look at some of their most successful content. Notice the pattern? These aren't high production videos. The value is in the trade, the result, and the story, which means you can recreate this style fast. Use AI to script, cut way more content than you ever could manually. That's your edge. Volume and speed. Test everything and double down on what works. Now, at each part of this journey, you want to be tracking metrics. It'll tell you which part of the system is failing. If you're not getting enough views from content, you need to focus on that. Once the visitor lands on your website, you want to make sure you're capturing, remarketing to them, and converting them. If you've got a low conversion rate, you can check your metrics on analytics with Microsoft Clarity or Google Analytics. See where users are falling off and try different approaches. Now, if you want to see the real picture of how much work it takes to be successful, go to YouTube and hit oldest here to see how long they've been posting. Cameron Foose, 16 years. That tells you everything. The biggest challenge in today's market isn't building the product, it's distribution. And if you want the exact playbook for getting your first 100 customers for basically free, I've got a video coming out on that next. Now, go out and build something, and I'll see you in the next one.